Ugh. Ugh. The gay FE4 remake is coming. While we wait, obviously, we're gonna do some Monster Train. Because I'm fucking addicted. Sorry, we just ran into a technical problem. There we go, okay. I'm trying to make Railforged Melting Remnant work, and I keep getting very close and not succeeding. Well, this is, honestly, if we can get the scrap one... We did not get scrap. Okay, well, that's fucking... This is not a good start! Make merchants cheaper is a bad start. Unpromising start to the run. We'll turn off the forge to equip that guy. And give her extra attack. Kill you, get some money. Dreg here. God, this is, going poorly. Do that. Drag here. Oh, I accidentally forged the drag. Fuck. Okay, we kill him. That's fine. We kill him. We kill him. 20 minutes till the show, so we probably don't get a full run in. But just something to kill time while I'm waiting. Probably Weldling, I think, is the best one here. Getting armor every turn. And then... Fuck, I don't even know. None of these seem very good. I'll just skip it, get some money. Railforge generally has better banner units. Steel Steward. I like the Steel Steward. And we can give the Steel Steward Titanite. And then let's give the Weldling extra attack and leave. Get the challenge for extra money. So put you here. I think we just kill that guy. Alright, smelt you. Oh, I accidentally forged the Dreg, which is not what I wanted to do. Do that. Okay, and turn. Smelt our curses. Yeah, and turn. There we go. Okay. So that kills before that rogue can reach the pyre. I tend to think this champion's pretty powerful. I just have been struggling in the final round with her. Probably Metallurgy? I don't like any of these. Molded's probably the best one. Let's see if we can find an assembly line. We cannot. Do either of these equipments really help our build? I don't think so. I guess we could give something sweep, like a backliner sweep would be good. And what's our random event? I hate this one. Because you need to take Stable Shard. Unstable Shard just isn't really feasible at higher Covenant ranks, especially with the Pyre of Entropy, which keeps giving me curses. Because a curse basically kills you if you take Unstable. Alright, this guy spawns zombies when you hit him. Alright, let's harvest some scrap. See, like these things right here, if I picked Unstable and reduced to 1 HP, they would kill me. I think we salvage you. Turn off the forge. The drag here. Give you Hammerfall. End turn. See, there's the zombies he summons on hit. Alright, there's another curse. Okay, let's start by putting a Dreg here, just to get more harvests. 45 damage. I think we just get rid of the Ember. All right. Metallurgy, the scrap metal. Forge this weldling. Get us some more armor every turn. And give it some equipment. So kill the zombies. Give you sweep. Forge this. Oh, I used the forge by accident. We want to turn off the forge. Give you sweep. Oh, they're both just dregs. Yeah, let's get rid of molded. Get some scrap metal. "10 minutes till the show starts." Metallurgy, that. Salvage that. Equip you. Hammerfall. Alright, so now he's relentless. Dripfall him. We just need a little bit of extra damage. Alright, oh, assembly room. I want that. And... I guess the Wickless Tycoon get us some money. Let's go Heaven's Light, get some extra space on the train. We go this way, get some more money. Forge our champion up. Weaponsmith 2. None of these really help me. And no one I really want to copy either. Like, I guess another Steel Steward would be nice. Steel Steward. Alright, so let's get some scrap. Metallurgy the Vengeful Shard. Alright, do that. I would like to get an assembly room. Well, can't always get what you want. Come on, show me assembly room. Assembly room plus any smelt card. And then we can start assembling things. Okay. So we smelt the scrap metal. Assembly room. Smelt the bell. Equip you. Assemble another one. Send you so we get the money. All right, let's get some scrap. Put you up here, I guess. Get some money. There we go. Knocks him down into a threshold where he's gonna only hit the pyre twice. And our assembly line should keep everything in check until for the rest of the round. Yep. There we go. All right. Taken care of. And the show starts in about 5 minutes. So I think we have resin removal. The show starts in about 5 minutes, so I think rather than playing the next round, despite my addiction, I think we just use the events. Rail spike, okay. None of these really help me. I guess Pyreborn. Do I even have any tombs? I don't think I do. Yeah. Molten Manifold. And then replicate a full throttle. And I think we just quit the game. Because the show's about to start. And I'll finish that run later. Actually, while it's just the waiting room, I'm gonna go grab a glass of water. Because it is hot in here. All right. All right. Let's it begins at 2:59. Weird start time. The Gaming Pride Parade. All right, here we go. Nope. Okay, false alarm. That was a false alarm. Oh, apparently the countdown music is fucking copyrighted. Y'all, my stream got banned because the countdown music that was playing while I was playing Monster Train 2, waiting for the stream to start, flagged it. Nothing in the actual presentation was a copyright thing. It was all just the stuff before, and it apparently was bad enough that it got fucking nuked from the platform. You can't view that shit anymore. It's not viewable in any region. Alright. Gaming Pride Parade. And it's another countdown. A 15-minute countdown. What the hell? This was supposed to start at 3! Yo, what the fuck? Countdown for a countdown. Well, okay, I guess... more Monster Train. I don't know why there was a countdown for the countdown. That's some fucking bait. That's some fucking bait. I'm gonna undo this. Whoops. Oh my god. Is this gonna be more gay than the last showcase? This is specifically supposed to be highlighting gay games. So, I hope so. Metallurgy, get rid of the scrap metal, get the assembly room. Drag. And start our assembly line. Full throttle, baby! Full throttle! Okay, weapon crafts. Smelt here. Hmm. 75 to you. Hey, y'all. Okay, let's go get a scrap harvest, get a weapon. Turn off the forge. Equip you. Dripfall here. Turn on the forge. We do that. Okay, and now this should be... we should be good. Our assembly line should kill this guy. Yup, okay. Let me get some water. And the countdown, the second countdown is now at 9 minutes. Let's grab the geared gauntlet. And crushing demise. And honestly, I think I need the pyre healing. Ooh, resin blades. Yes, please. What do I duplicate, though? We have Strixon Hallow and then Chosen of Dominion. Ooh, if it's Chosen of Dominion, let's duplicate resin removal. It's gonna be another countdown. 7 minutes, 45 seconds until we unlock the next countdown. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have upgraded the assembly line to be deployable. That was stupid of me. Metallurgy, you get the assembly line. Okay. Then, ooh, okay, we could resin blade someone. I think what we do is we go full throttle. We salvage the Vengeful Shard. And then we just go full throttle. Shield Steward, or, replicate you. And yeah, let's Shield Steward and Brain Spike. Turn off the forge. Give you the Iron Tongue. All right, and then full throttle. Metallurgy here. Oh, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Okay. In that case, let's just get rid of the Ember. All right, get this. Salvage. Salvage. There we go. Okay. And this should kill them? Yep. Okay. And perfect timing, too, because the countdown, the second countdown is about to end. Honestly, Pyre Shot seems good here. And I think we want Hell's Flame. Alright. Countdown 20 seconds.
Welcome, everybody, to the Gaming Pride Parade here at Summer Game Fest. I am one of your co-hosts, Milady Confetti.
And hello, my name is Jax from season 15 of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yes. Now, a little bit about
Yo,
me.
RuPaul's
I
fracking
love
race.
Girls, indie games, and I love my cozy hobbies.
And I am your competitive cheerleading diva, which means I get just as competitive in my gaming. So bring on the games. Today we're celebrating queer creativity, queer developers, and the incredible games helping push this industry forward.
This showcase is presented in partnership with the Gaming Foundation, an organization dedicated to uplifting LGBTQIA+ people all across gaming through mentorship, community programs, advocacy, and support of queer creators.
Their work helps create more opportunities and visibility for queer developers, players, streamers, esports talent, and gaming communities around the world.
And honestly, today is the perfect example of that mission in action.
We've got an amazing lineup ahead featuring indie games, stylish action games, cozy adventures, horror mysteries, witches, detectives, drama, and so much
Witches?
more
I wonder if
from
the
queer creators and inclusive studios.
1666 is going to be up again.
Today, this showcase is also about recognizing that queer stories and queer talent belong in gaming all year round.
But before we fully jump into the showcase, we want to take a moment to spotlight the incredible organization helping make all of this possible.
Let's take a closer look at the Gaming Foundation and the work they do to support queer people across gaming.
Hi, I'm Gilberto Williams Gamboa, and I am part of the Gaming Foundation. I'm part of the organizing team for marketing and communications, action committee, and helping bring the Gaming Pride Parade to life. So thank you all for joining. I've been in
You're
the industry
welcome.
myself for about 10 years.
I know you were
So
thanking
being
me
connected
specifically,
to the Summer
so
of
you're
Gaming,
welcome.
Summer Game Fest is very special and important to me.
What is the Gaming Foundation?
So the Gaming Foundation's mission is to uplift and create opportunities not only for queer gamers, but also for LGBTQIA professionals and communities around the world. And we do this through support, visibility, and really pushing for representation.
How can people help?
Actually, for those of you watching, you are already helping. So if you want to help some more, please share this showcase. It's on demand, do it through YouTube or socials. Speaking of socials, follow Gaming Foundation across Instagram, Blue Sky, LinkedIn, your favorite social platform at GamingFDN, and that's GAYMINGFDN. You can also visit our
Isn't there an Xbox showcase soon? Yeah, but I'm boycotting Xbox because of their support of genocide, so I will not be watching
So
that.
what's next for the Gaming Foundation?
Next, we have a couple of new programs and events like the
So,
Gaming
you
Awards
know.
on Monday after Summer Game Fest weekend. That you can watch
I like
that
gay stuff,
exclusively
though.
on World of Wonders WoW Percent Plus around the globe on Monday, June 8th at 7 p.m. So tune in, and that really celebrates queer voices in gaming. We also have a Pride event. It's the Rainbow Race Pokemon fundraiser, and that's really has creators and competitive players supporting LGBTQ plus gamers. And this is just the beginning of something much bigger. So we can't wait to share more and have more for our communities around the world.
All right, let's kick things off with a game that asks one very important question. What if instead of fighting monsters in a dungeon, you flirted with them instead? Riz Dungeon, Skeleton Key to My Heart is a
Riz
chaotic,
Dungeon,
hilarious dungeon
Skeleton
crawler from
Key to My
queer-owned
Heart?
indie studio, Snoozy Kazoo, where your greatest weapon
My
is your sword.
my sister-in-law is probably gonna love that. She loves dating sim stuff.
Win back her dangerously hot Dragon X by charming monster girls, building relationships, and somehow surviving the chaos along the way. With relationship-driven combat, dynamic party interactions, sleepovers at the inn, and a whole lot of personality, this game feels equal parts dungeon crawler, dating sim, and a complete disaster. Let's take a look at Riz Dungeon, Skeleton Key to My Heart.
Alright, standard RPG, gather your party, traverse the dungeon.
Kiss the evil dragon demon lord.
Obviously. In Riz Dungeon, you're weak as so flirt with monster girls and let them do the fighting. Just try not to make them jealous. Everything you need to know about your girlfriends is on the worldwide spider web. Learn what really grinds their gears, or makes them devote their life to you. Grow closer to them at the inn. Talk about your special interests, trauma dump, and then sleep in separate
Trauma
beds.
dump?
Fed up with it? You could always... Wait. No, don't. Wait.
There's a no
Delve deeper into the
option.
dungeon to encounter new faces. More to kiss, more to recruit.
This looks
Flirt your way
cute.
through the dungeon, manage everyone's feelings, confront your ex. Normal RPG stuff. Riz Dungeon, Skeleton Key to My Heart. Launching September 17th, 2026.
Oh, that's this year.
This is Yukon, and we're from Suzy Kazoo, and we are presenting Riz Dungeon, Skeleton Key to My Heart.
We're Snoozy Kazoo. We are previously known for the Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion line of games. We
Wait,
make
really?
very,
This is the
very
Turnip Boy
huge,
guys?
comedic
Or the
games
Turnip Boy
with
company?
A lot of parody. Just
Kiss
don't
I
straight.
dude.
We're also very openly queer studio. I'm a trans femme, and I'm the owner, and so.
Oh,
we have
based,
a lot
based,
of queer
based, based,
employees,
trans.
And yeah, we're just trying to make the world a
I
better
didn't know
place.
Turnip Boy was made by a trans woman. That's pretty awesome.
Right now, and,
I just added that to my wish list.
goal is sometimes
I will check it out when it releases.
Like, I personally, I just want people to feel joy, queer joy, any kind of joy, and to feel seen, and have the courage to be themselves, and
I think we really want our players to know that like-minded people are out there.
Mhm.
You know, we're
Yeah.
here. We're not hiding away. You know, we want to have fun. We want to be goofy, and we want to share. You know, the queer joy that we have. That's not going away. And I
Right.
think that's very, very important. Riz Dungeon is a very, very messy relationship simulator / dungeon crawler where you encounter monsters, either survive a fight using your already recruited monster allies, or riz them up and have them join you on your adventures. And your whole goal is to get your stuff back from the evil demon dragon. Wishlist now. Wishlisting the game helps a ton. We're launching on September 17th. People watch out. for
Already wishlisted.
yeah, so you can play it right now. You can go to snoozykazoo.com to join our newsletter
Chippa!
right now.
Hello, kitty cat.
Next
Come
up
here.
is She, making its world debut today during Summer Game Fest. She is a retro survival horror experience inspired by
She.
the classics like Akira and Metal Gear Solid. This game blends psychological horror with themes around identity, womanhood, and survival inside an oppressive underground military facility. You
Ooh.
play as a Loot Black, a woman navigating a deeply atmospheric world with tension.
I like that
existential
art
dread, and
style.
some seriously incredible visual design. Check out She.
Oh my god, it's got the fucking Metal Gear phone. It's got the fucking Metal Gear phone.
But I was right. It is a god. And then she woke up.
So I'm Lindsay Rollins, she, her. I'm working on She, Seraphim Helix Experiment, and I part 1/3 of Rocket Adrift Games, and we're just a co-op, small indie studio, developing games in Toronto.
Residenting all the evils. I do love me some Resident Evil. That is
A
true.
bit more politically engaged in the things.
Oh,
we
my
want to
cat
work
is
on,
hold on.
as well as
Baby!
I'm entering
She's having the
kind of a new
zoomies.
era in my own
Come here.
kind of development with my own gender and kind of reckoning with a lot of things that are happening to people that like me that are being marginalized right now by these really fascist kind of systems, oppressive systems in place. And it really, I don't know, like when I see news updates about all these laws being overturned and people's rights being taken away, it makes me extremely angry, and I'm thinking, how do I use that in a productive way? And making games is the best way I can think of, really, to fight that kind of fascist messaging.
Yeah,
and
mood,
inspire
mood,
people
mood.
to think
That's,
differently about those systems as well.
Body horror is very
Without getting
trans,
too
seems
much
cool.
away, the plan is to have the player kind of wake
I'm gonna
up
go
with
ahead and add that
absolutely no information
to my
other
wish
than
list as
whatever
well,
they're
if I can
getting
find
from
it.
radio conversations. Very
She.
similar to MGS2.
Searching
that
for She
when
on the
Raiden
Steam store
brought
is
into this mission, a lot of things like that he thinks he understands about the mission just kind of like get thrown out the window, especially at the midway point. So we wanted to build that sense of like what is really going on, who do I believe, like are these people that I'm talking to on the radio
Yeah,
do they have my
searching
best
for
interests
She
at heart,
on
or
the
are
Steam
they
store
self-interested,
just
or,
brings
like,
up
what are their
so many
motivations?
other games.
The monsters that you encounter,
Not the greatest
start to
branding.
learn more
Oh
about how
no.
they came to be
Maybe it's not wish
perspective from
listable
this
yet.
lab leak, what is actually the substance that has been used in these experiments? Where was it derived from? And eventually, you start to learn more about like.
I'm sure it can only yield
a
good,
kind of,
good
like,
results. I mean, it has like Resident Evil Requiem, for
Lovecraftian
example. So
kind of force.
I don't know
that's
why
behind all of
that's
it.
showing
And
up.
we do that through like drip feeding the information as they play through the radio dialogue, but also through documents that you'll find throughout the lab. The monster designs, we want to be specific towards the themes of like what and we want the monster designs to reflect kind of the elements of femininity in terms of like physicality that frighten people or might like seem I guess like lurid in like everyday polite society, but this is kind of the reality of having this kind of a body, you know. Definitely wishlist on Steam, and we have a Patreon where you can get exclusive
Fire Shrine
behind-the-scenes
Games?
footage and devlogs.
Is that the
from
dev?
us, as well as
Rocket
gameplay
Adrift
test builds,
Games.
when they become available, all for low price.
We've already seen such an incredible range of queer storytelling today, and we're honestly just getting started.
From cozy indies and stylish action games to horror, comedy, and heartfelt narratives, this showcase really highlights how diverse and creative queer gaming has
It
become.
looks like it's just
But
not
before
up
we
on
jump back
Steam
into
yet,
the game,
because I
we
found
want to take a
the
moment to
publisher
thank the partners
page.
and sponsors helping make today possible.
I found the
Events
publisher
like this
page, Rocket
genuinely
Adrift.
do not happen without organizations and companies willing to invest in queer creators, developers, and communities.
Their support helps create more opportunities for queer voices to be seen, celebrated, and discovered by players around the world.
So a huge thank you to all of our sponsors for supporting the inaugural Gaming Pride Parade and helping uplift queer gaming.
And now, a word from them.
Oh my god, they were smooching. A boar. Tales of Siyuku.
You cannot have a queer gaming celebration without a little camp. And honestly, nobody does camp quite like Kitty Powers. Kitty Powers Matchmaker Makeover is the fabulous remastered return of the viral dating sim classic, where players run their own matchmaking agency under the expert supervision of legendary drag queen, Diva Kitty Powers. This
I don't know who that
brings
is. I don't
brand new
follow
artwork,
drag. I'm
expanded
sorry.
Customization, chaotic dating minigames, and even more inclusive options for players to create exactly who they want to be. You can match straight, gay, bi, pan, and non-binary characters, navigate awkward first dates, survive disastrous restaurant choices, and somehow try to keep romance alive through complete chaos. And the whole thing is packed with Kitty's signature humor, ridiculous situations, and the exact kind of drag touch you want to your life. This game feels like personally yelled at by a favorite drag queen while trying to stop two strangers from breaking up over soup. And honestly, that's the beautiful thing. Let's take a look at Kitty Powers' Matchmaker Makeover.
You, yes you! Are you fluent in the language of love? Could you take other people's love lives into your hands? Well, now you can prove your pairing prowess. In my newly remastered dating simulator, Kitty Powers Matchmaker Makeover. Hello, kittens.
I mean, cool for, you know, the people who like this sort of thing, but it's just not my vibe.
The road to true love has grown even longer and harder. Oh, I say. Which is why I've remastered my beloved dating simulator. How exciting. Run your own dating agency and become a matchmaking maestro. My little black book is bulging with new singletons who need your help. Oh, bless. Lavish them with a deluxe treatment in the salon. Send them to gorgeously refurbished date venues. Avert courtship catastrophes in new and improved dating dilemmas. Decide whether to go in hot or hold back and make them sweat. Outrageous.
Hang on, I gotta get my cat her medicine.
Queen of loveliness.
She's meowing.
Loneliness. I've got some special dating
I know, you
tools
want
to
your
help
meds.
up your arsenal. Impress me, and I might give you one. It's stuffed with enough improvements to make your eyes water. Ooh,
I know, you want your medicine.
Kitty Powers Matchmaker
I
Makeover.
know.
Coming soon. You lucky things.
Ready?
Hello kittens, I'm Kitty Powers.
There we go.
Matchmaker extraordinary. Well, actually, I'm a game developer. Now we've made Kitty Powers
girl,
Matchmaker
good girl.
Makeover, which was the 10-year anniversary remaster of the original
Ugh.
game. It's like a dating simulator, but for everyone.
Now, Kitty Powers, what's your number one tip for dating?
Just the tip.
Okay.
I just came back to just the tip. What?
I have many tips. I'm the matchmaking maestro. You know, I could break it down in every subject area, but that was, you know, I think that's as good as an answer as any. Kitty Powers Matchmaker is a dating simulator, but it's not like any dating simulator you've seen before, because most dating simulators are not simulators.
But isn't it a remake? So by definition, it's like at least one that people have seen
Our game is
before?
actually a simulator where we randomly, procedurally generate characters of all different persuasions, and you have to matchmake them and then send them on dates to see if you can get them to get into a relationship, and then you get paid. Well, we've got a new update in the works, so online gaming, so you can play with your friends. There will be the high score tables from the original game. We're also bringing back avatar dates.
Number
So your
one
friends
tip
have
for
dates
dating.
do in the original game, and all sorts of wonderfulness. There's also going to be some amazing collectible kitty pins, kitten-themed badges for all my kittens. Something more fun for people that have completed the game but love the game and want to spend more time in it but don't want that grind. Well, they want something to grind, so that here has some kitty pins you can grind for. If
You don't want the grind, so we gave you the grind? What?
There with all of our social media
I don't know that I understand.
choose from to your heart's
I feel like I must have misunderstood something there.
I hang out on there every day.
So, a little fun fact about me, I love card games. And next up is a game that takes one of the most classic card games ever made and completely reimagines it as a celebration of indie art and creativity. Art of Solitaire transforms Solitaire into an incredibly cozy and stylish experience where every deck is designed by real world indie artists from around the globe. You are not
Oh, that's
just building
cute.
Solitaire, you're building an interactive art collection.
It's
filled
still
with
Solitaire
everything
though,
from fantasy
right?
worlds and cute animals to surreal illustrations and queer folklore inspired designs. This game features classic modes like Klondike, Spider, and Pyramid Solitaire, all wrapped up in gorgeous visuals, relaxing ASMR sounds, and their signature flick mechanic that literally lets you fling cards across the screen. And one of the coolest parts about this game is that it uplifts artists directly, with new creator collaborations and featured decks releasing all year round. For Pride,
That's
the
cool.
game is spotlighting work from queer illustrator Camilla Kroll through a Slavic queer folklore deck celebrating LGBTQIA+ identity through mythology and culture. Let's hear more from the team behind Art of
That's
Solitaire.
neat, but I don't know. I'm not interested in Solitaire. Ooh, I do like the art though. I do like that art though. I don't know. Sorry I've been kind of quiet. I don't really have much to say about most of these games, as it turns out. Maybe this was an unrealistic expectation, but I wish the agender flag was included in more stuff. Yeah, there's so many flags that, like, I get why not all of them are included, but it can feel bad when, like, your flag isn't, right? So I get that. Totally get that. And now they're just showing us how to play solitaire. Now they're just showing us how to play solitaire. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this hasn't been the greatest showcase. I mean, I guess like the big one was kind of Slop Central, but I've not been interested in... I like that horror game, but then I couldn't find it on Steam. Those chameleons are cute. They are cute. I've seen that art somewhere. I think it's like a webcomic. As a kid, I played solitaire by mashing shit together randomly. They're cute, but I think we need more stories about experiences rather than just solitaire but woke. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to that horror game if I can find it on Steam. I think it's just not on Steam yet. Like, I hit follow to the publisher, so hopefully I'll find out when it goes up. Because I was gonna wishlist it, and then that dungeon crawler looks neat. So, you know, batting 50-50, but it's also just it feels like we've been here forever, in part because of that second countdown. Like, it's 3:40 right now. The show ends in 20 minutes. I think it ends in 20 minutes at least. It should be about an hour long. Why are we spending so much time showing us how solitaire works, but like when it was gay? And we have more solitaire convo!
2019.
I am Santiago, and I work as a creative...
We don't need to talk to the devs of solitaire! We know how solitaire works!
Polish, queer artist, illustrator...
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be overly negative, but like...
Solitaire...
We got 20 minutes left!
It's the most played game ever. We wanted to bring... solitaire
chess though. Chess though. I think chess is more played than solitaire.
How relaxing it is, how zen it is, and
maybe I'm wrong.
how brain tingling it is.
No, a lot of people play solitaire. Well, bridge though. Bridge. Who cares if it's the most played game? If it's the most played game, then we don't need to talk to the devs of solitaire. That's a point against you.
Dragging the cards and making it very satisfying.
There's something that I really love when I was working on the deck, that the way you design the whole
I'm gonna
deck
drink
is
some
very
water and try to
different,
cool down.
It just creates this like lovely peaceful canvas, and then as you say, it's like, oh, so I can add like any kind of like crazy personality onto that lovely canvas. And the function that I really loved, which was designing little stickers and emojis to go, and then stickers that can be put on the tabletop. I thought that was such a fun idea, and that way you can sort of mix and match. So I thought that was great, and makes it just all more. I think if you can make something more personal, you become more passionate about it, so that's really great.
Yeah, exactly. You really want people to make it their own, you know, feel like some sense of ownership when they're playing.
I'm so fucking bored though. I'm so fucking bored though.
I love that Camilla has just dropped a feature that we haven't released yet in the game.
Oh, right?
You heard it here first.
I didn't know.
No, it's all good. For the last several months, we've been getting the artists who work with us to create stickers. We're adding this feature where you'll be able to buy
so
sticker
cool.
packs.
I could not say it.
It's just solitaire though.
We
It's
haven't put it in
just
yet.
fucking solitaire.
We're excited about that.
It's
We
just
would
fucking
love to get some
solitaire
feedback
though.
from people who stream this and see how well it's working for them and how we can improve it.
Check out the game.
It's just solitaire.
No, we're available for cross-platform play. You know, we're on iOS.
Cross-platform play? What is this, PvP solitaire?
And of course, Camilla's wonderful deck is going to be the deck of the month for June, for Pride Month. So we're very
Oh my god.
So, everyone check out the Pride deck. It's already in the game. It launched on June 1st, and it's a special Pride design, queer folk.
They're just telling us what we've been told like
Games are
twice
important,
already.
But community is what truly makes queer gaming culture so special.
Queerty Gamers is helping create spaces where queer players can connect, compete, build friendships, and feel genuinely welcomed in gaming.
This group focuses on bringing queer gamers together through online communities, content, and safe spaces that celebrate both gaming and identity.
And honestly, right now, that kind of representation matters.
Research continues to show that LGBTQIA+ players often turn to gaming communities as spaces for connection, self-expression, and support, especially when
I'm gonna be the #1 player in Gay Solitaire.
Organizations
In other gay card game news, Balatro banned straights from scoring. Yeah, they do that every June. They do that every June. It's cool. It's funny. It's a funny little meme.
One of the best parts of gaming culture is seeing how people continue building spaces for each other.
Whether it's through community events, streaming, esports, or just finding your people online, that sense of belonging means everything.
All right, let's take a closer look at Queerty Gamers.
Hello, I'm Kushter. I'm the online events manager with Queerty Gamers. Queerty Gamers is a
Are we?
501c3
We took
nonprofit,
2 separate breaks
and our
to
mission
just
is to
highlight
support
organizations.
LGBTQIA2S+ gamers, creators, and industry professionals by providing
I-
resources, community, education, and opportunities that expand visibility.
Like,
connection,
I'm
and
sure they're
personal
doing
impact
something
across gaming
worthwhile, but
culture.
like,
So we just kicked off our Queer Quest event, which is our biggest fundraiser
I don't
of
know.
the year. This includes a
Maybe I'm just a
50-day
negative
creative
Nancy.
on Twitch, along with many other fun events throughout the entire month of June. How can you get more involved? We are always looking for volunteers and donations. We are also excited to announce that we are now taking applications for our Queerty Gamers Creator Program. So if you enjoy streaming and are looking for an inclusive community to join, please fill out our application. All of this information.
oh, that's
can be
almost
found on
certainly
our
some sort of
website
scam.
at
Any like streamer join partner thing
So if you're
is
looking for more
almost
queer
always a
games,
scam.
you can go to queertygamers.org/games, and you can find a list of queer games. And if you're interested in submitting a game, you actually can submit a game right on that website as well. We hope to see you soon. Keep games gay.
Love.
That sounded so gay.
All right, it's officially time for some adorable chaos. Cute Patoots is a retro-inspired 2D platform shooter that blends colorful charm of classic games like Kirby and Mega Man with fast-paced action, exploration, and creature collecting. You'll jump, dash, and shoot your way through cozy stages filled with quirky characters, silly mysteries, hidden paths, and a whole lot of personality. And while the game looks super cute on the surface, there's also a really satisfying action platformer.
Church of
underneath with
Scientology, but
power-ups,
for
line
streamers.
level
Yeah, that's
design,
usually
and
how those
music
things
you can
work.
collect along the way.
If I want to
The
play
art
gay
is
cards,
really
I'll just play
gorgeous, the
Yu-Gi-Oh!
music has perfectly
Or
solid
Monster
retro
Train
energy,
2.
And the whole game feels like a love letter to classic platformers from the 90s. Let's take a look at Cute Patoot.
This does look cute, though. This does genuinely look cutie patootie. I want to enjoy streaming, but I'm always self-conscious that people will get too infuriating watching me play games slowly. I mean, my brand is kind of being bad at Fire Emblem. So, like, I don't know. You can always
My
find
name
an
is,
audience,
Patrick
no matter how bad you are.
I am part of Okipokey Games.
Okipokey
and
Games,
I'm
that's a
making
great name.
Cute Patoots. So what is Cute Patoots? It's a cute, colorful, action-packed adventure. You get to jump and shoot and find secrets and get powers and collect enemies.
Wait, why is your
Kind of
username just
retro
1, 2,
inspired,
3,
really
4
good
in German?
The themes for Cute Patoots came from really trying to understand how we accept ourselves, and a lot of it is accepting yourselves for the imperfections, and also, you know, personally and emotionally. I think the biggest driver for this was how to fight against being emotionally perfect, right? It's not going to be good vibes only all of the time. You have to have kind of those mid vibes or bad vibes to like really become whole. And that really pushed me to explore how we understand and accept emotion. And I felt like that was kind of a radical concept to put into a little cute game. I think as the world of Cute Patoots was coming out, I had all of these characters that like interact and care about each other, but in seeing that, I didn't find gender as a super important character design aspect. It was kind of a world where these characters are bouncy and friendly, but gender isn't really that, you know, constricted for them. And it really helped me as I'm considering like the dialogue and narrative to be a little creative and introspective on how I can write without the constraint of gender. And these characters, they're just all friends. There's not like a important factor of them being he or she or they. I purposely omitted kind of that demarcation in the game.
No pronouns, anti-woke
the characters
game.
don't care what they're called, but it's not a big important part of them. They're not defined by being he, she, or they. And it's actually not really that relevant in their world, which I think is really an interesting way to explore and interact with language and with personality and
My gender is a little goober, true.
that there are players that find this game charming in a way that encourages them to explore this cute, kind of colorful world and the characters and the secrets, but also kind of like let it be a parallel to be a little introspective and think about how they interact with their own world. I think the biggest emotion that I'd like to, or I guess the biggest thing I'd like to see from players is that, you know, Cute Patoots, the world loves you, and I hope you get to love the world of Cute Patoots too.
Now, this one has an absolutely incredible premise. Spill the Beans is a reverse detective visual novel where a secret recipe has been stolen, and unfortunately, you're the one who stole it. Instead of solving the mystery, your job is to manipulate conversations, gather evidence, interrogate suspects, and somehow convince everyone that somebody else committed the crime.
Ooh,
The
that's
game
kind of
takes place in
interesting.
a cozy fantasy cafe filled with vampires, skeletons, magical disasters, and one very judgmental cat boss, all wrapped in this gorgeous hand-drawn art style. And what makes the game really stand out is how reactive it is. Characters remember how you treat them, relationships evolve based on your choices, and there are often 15 different accusation paths, depending on who you decide to frame. Cozy, chaotic, extremely queer, and somehow manages to make emotional manipulation look weirdly charming. Let's take a look at Spill the Beans.
Okay, that is kind of cool. "15 ways to close the case. I swear I'm telling the truth, it wasn't me!" That does sound cool. Being gay and doing crimes, so true.
Hello, I'm Neve. I am a programmer and writer, and I'm working on Spill the Beans, a reverse detective visual novel. Originally, Spill the Beans started as a game jam project that was meant to take place over a month. We went through a bunch of ideas that we thought we would like. We thought cozy cafes were cool, but we also love detective games. We have a lot of fans of things like Ace Attorney on the team, so we wanted to meld those two into one thing at the end of the day. Over the course of the month, we laid out our cast of characters we wanted to include, but we never quite figured out who the culprit was. We knew what the game's name was. It would be Spill the Beans, because that's a really fun name to give to a game set in a coffee shop that's about detective stuff. So the game jam went along, it ended, and we didn't quite finish the game because we hadn't figured out who the culprit was.
But the
Until we
culprit
sat
was
down and
you!
thought, maybe the most interesting thing we could do is say that the player is the culprit. And suddenly that twisted the whole idea on its head. Suddenly, you know, all these people you were interrogating, we knew why you couldn't find out why they'd done it is because you had done it. And now we had this new dynamic to play with.
Where you gotta
Player
accuse
the
them, yeah.
manipulator, and how
That's
that
cool.
maybe take a new twist and a new kind of emotional stakes to give to this cozy setting that we had fallen in love
What you
with.
doing?
I think for me, the crux of it's always characters. You know, when you go to a cafe, it's really cool and peaceful, and you know, you have your nice drink. but there are all these people around you, and you don't know what their lives and their internalities actually.
This
going
showcase
to
has
be.
been kind of
Because
lame.
you're sitting by yourself, and you're relaxing.
They spent
So
like
Spill the Beans, you
so
have
it
that
was
social
delayed by
cafe,
15 minutes
but
of
you
its
also have
hour,
people.
and then they spent 10 minutes talking about
Finding
gay
out that
solitaire.
internality they have, and the things that make them tick and are human. And I
Yeah,
think there's
there's a
something because
dungeon crawler dating sim that I was going to recommend to Autumn.
put in this
Riz
high-stakes
Dungeon Skeleton
situation
Key to My
where
Heart,
they are more likely to
where
share more
you
personal things and there's an intimacy to
get
that
gay
that
and
is
seduce monster
inherently
girls to fight
cozy
for you in the dungeon.
very nice.
So I thought she might like that.
I think the thing I hope people most reflect on is
And like
what it
this
means
this
to
one
make
they're talking about right now is kind of cool. It's
because in my opinion, and writing this is kind
mystery
of
where you're the culprit, so
so
you
manipulate
need
someone
to
is to
solve
know
the
them. It is
mystery
to
by
know
framing
all the
someone
differences,
else.
all the flaws, all the ways that you can change them, but also to.
But I think the biggest thing is so the whole presentation has felt like a high school project where people are repeating points to fill time. And that feels bad when they already delayed it by 15 minutes of its hour runtime. It's like we've gone over like 4 games and 2 organizations, and with each of them the hosts give an introduction, then we see the trailer, then it cuts to the devs who just tell us everything we saw in the trailer, which already was everything that was told to us in the introduction.
Right now,
So it just feels like a lot of time wasting.
Their mysterious past with one of the other members of the cafe.
Yeah, that's not great.
The Gaming Pride Parade is sponsored by Logitech G. The
Oh, we
creators
have another
of high-performance
sponsor.
gaming gear built for
That's, I
players,
mean, that's
creators, and
Logitech.
streamers
That's whose
everywhere.
keyboard I
From
have.
people
I
with
use their
headsets
keyboard.
to microphones and streaming equipment.
And I think I
Logitech G
use
has
their
become one of the
microphone.
biggest names in
So
gaming
I
by
have the
helping
gay
people
keyboard
play,
and the
create,
gay
and connect
microphone.
in ways that feel more immersive and personal. We love that Logitech G continues supporting gaming communities and creators across every corner of the industry while helping make gaming more accessible and welcoming for everyone. Visit Logitech G to check out the latest gaming gear and accessories.
How have
at
we been here for
logitechg.com.
40 minutes and covered like 2 things?
Remember the pure feeling of play? Running to reach out and tag a friend. Placing the last block on a medieval castle. Putting your
It just feels
last
bad.
in the arcade knowing it's high score or bust. The anticipation. The rush. The genuine joy of play. It makes us feel alive. That's a feeling we can't help but chase. To experience it, share it, and keep it feeling new by always making play better. Like when 8-bit graphics doubled every few years. And every advance felt like we were landing on an undiscovered planet. Or when the people you played with went from friends in the neighborhood to friends around the world. And when wires were replaced by freedom. Creating breakthroughs in play can be just as exciting.
It's
as
just a
creating
fucking ad for microphones.
because everything we design, build,
Jesus
and
Christ.
innovate brings that real joy of play to everyone. First-time gamer or esports pro, we've got you. Think about it. We design controllers that enable more people to play. We make invisible connections faster. We put F1 cockpits into living rooms. We make sound better. And give mice endless power. Play challenges us, connects us, and fuels our creativity, inspiring us to find new ways to advance the game. So when people ask what we do,
I got excited seeing the first cut of fighting game cabs. I thought we were getting a gay fighter. Yeah, no, instead we got a fucking 2-minute long commercial for Logitech.
keep playing.
This showcase has been ass.
Okay, y'all, this next game is fabulous! Neon Death Drop is a fast-paced top-down action game where you play as Seraph, a gay go-go dancer using fierce choreography and kinetic powers to save a futuristic neon city from hordes of rogue robots. You're dodging bullet hell attacks, chaining together stylish dance combos,
interesting.
manipulating the environment around
I don't really
you,
like
and
bullet hell,
literally
but
swinging enemies
I
off
like
the
this
map
art
with
style.
queer energy. The combat is all about movement, rhythm, and style
And like,
points,
yeah,
with
you know,
flashy
rhythm,
choreography
movement,
and smart
combat.
mechanics
It's
that
cool.
make every fight
Not
feel
for me,
more like
but
a
cool.
performance than a battle. But underneath all the chaos and camp, there's also a really hard.
I'd love to watch someone else play this.
And becoming the hero.
Like
you
maybe
were born
watch a
to be.
speed run of it or something.
And visually, this thing looks incredible. Neon lights, futuristic cityscapes, stylish character designs. It feels like a nightclub. A cyberpunk anime and a drag performance all crashed into each other.
Crypt
Check
of
out
the
latest
Gay
gameplay for
Dancer.
Neon Death Drop.
So now that we've been told exactly what it is, we get to see a trailer for it, which will not give us any new information.
Seraph, drop the floor and push them in.
I didn't realize you were all into group play. Am I the star? Whoa. Fuck my life.
Fuck my life.
Step up, Sally. Back up, Becky.
Seraph, brace yourself. Something big is coming.
Damn, Daddy.
Not me, that! The only thing that can defeat these power bots is a power bottom.
Wait, okay, that's good.
Hello, my name is Mark Steller.
The only
I'm
thing that can
definitely
defeat
one of
these
those
power
gays,
butts is a power
and I'm the
bottom.
director of Neon Death Drop. You're playing as a gay go-go dancer with superpowers. I'm a go-go dancer as well, so I really wanted to bring this kind of energy into Neon Death Drop as well, and to share this experience with what it feels like to be the life of the party with the audience as well. The demo for Neon Death Drop is out on Steam right now. Go play, wishlist, and follow us on Kickstarter. We're going to be launching the campaign very soon.
From high energy action to something a little more emotional and nostalgic. Taco no Himitsu
Well-behaved
Ocean of
bottoms
Secrets
rarely
is a
make
gorgeous
history.
action RPG inspired by the golden era of Game Boy Advance adventures, blending classic retro storytelling with modern gameplay and deeply personal themes. The game takes place in a world where octopi have mysteriously
Am I
been
wrong
erased
for
from
thinking
history,
he shouldn't be
and
half
players
naked
follow
for an
6 different
audience?
heroes as they
I
uncover
think
the
that is a
secrets
little
behind
prudish.
disappearing
I think
wildlife,
that's, I'll be
rising
honest, I think that
political
is a little
tensions,
prudish.
and
Like, it's a
shadow
go-go
creatures
outfit.
consuming the world.
I think it's
Alongside
fine.
your magical octopi companions, you'll explore colorful pixel art environments, solve puzzles.
I mean, I don't
battle
have my
shadow
camera on,
monsters
but I'm
in
naked
real-time
right now.
combat, and slowly piece together
But,
the truth behind
you
the
know,
world's
I would get banned from the
And
platform.
honestly,
That's
the
also
art direction
different,
here
you know?
is incredible. The entire game feels like discovering a long-lost fantasy RPG from the early 2000s, complete with beautiful pixel graphics, emotional storytelling, expressive animation, and music from legendary composer Motoi Sakuraba, known for Golden Sun, Tales of, and Dark Souls. But what really makes the game stand out is how personal it feels. Each character has their own trauma, history, and emotional journey to overcome as they try to bring back hope to the fractured world. Let's take a look at Taco no Himitsu, Ocean of Secrets.
This is catchy music. I can see why they had the composer as a selling point. Oh my god, the different outfits too. Unknown creature, I'll set you free. That's never ended in disaster. Sorry, I just have the I just have the fucking audio fixation. Ooh, demo on Steam. Let me go ahead and check that out.
I'm Christophe Galati. I'm a French indie game developer, and
I own the studio Dinios. Traumas and dark stuff have always been near me, and in my opinion, games are what save me, because during this time I used to kind of escape by playing a lot of JRPGs. So living those adventures and be these characters helped me survive my life, I guess. So I really always wanted to make a JRPG that will have a deep storyline that could also maybe help people. So in the game, is very like drag is not only part of his storyline; it's also very present in the game world. Like in each town, there is a bar with some drag artists, drag king, drag queen, drag queer, and the character fights with his drag. Basically, during the game, as you can see in the trailers that will be revealed with the interview, he kind of unlock.
I gotta go. Well, at least a couple of these look kind of neat. Yeah, there've been a couple of cool stuff. It feels like it just drags in between.
Also,
I guess is the biggest issue.
As I mentioned, I did cameos of real world drag queen. So there are more there is more than 50 real world drag queens in the game. It also led to a side quest where you have like a Pokédex, actually, where you have to find all of the drag queens in the world, and they show it in the book. And so yeah, there is a lot to look forward to.
I'm interested in this vaguely.
And yeah, hopefully I managed to get the right mix of.
ARPG is not my favorite genre, but like there's some good ones out there, you know.
That, while having modern stuff like characters speaking about their traumas and drag queens and stuff like that. The only thing I might like sometimes I'm afraid like people will only see the game as the game with the drag queens because there is a lot of characters and a lot of stuff. But I guess once the game releases, they can see the whole picture. We don't have a release date yet. Hopefully, we can release the game next year. We did a Kickstarter campaign already, which was pretty successful, and there is a demo on Steam since the Kickstarter campaign.
One of the best things about queer gaming is how it brings people together.
And few groups embody that spirit better than Boston Gamers.
Boston Gamers is a nonprofit LGBTQIA+ gaming community dedicated to creating safe, welcoming spaces for queer gamers.
Yo,
to connect,
Boston!
build friendships,
It's
and
for
celebrate gaming
Boston
together.
gamers!
What started as a small community meetup has grown into massive networks of thousands of members across online and in-person spaces, hosting everything from board game nights and tournaments to convention events, charity streams, karaoke nights, and community meetups.
And what's really special is how intentional they are when building inclusive spaces where queer players can genuinely feel comfortable being themselves.
Through their Discord community, local events, convention presence, and fundraising efforts, Boston Gamers has helped create meaningful friendships and support system for queer gamers throughout Massachusetts and beyond.
They've also raised tens of thousands of dollars for LGBTQIA+ charities through streams and events, proving just how powerful gaming communities can be when they come together around a shared purpose.
We had the chance to catch up with the team behind Boston Gamers to learn a bit about their mission, their community, and the work they're doing to make gaming more welcome for everyone. Let's take a look.
I am Matthew Vincent. I'm the executive director of Boston Gamers. Boston Gamers has now existed for 9 years. We've been operating in the greater Boston area, running a bunch of events to help folks find queer community, fight isolation in the community, and just offer better mental health for people to get out and connect with people. We run over 5 events per month now, ranging from board game events to video game tournaments, drag shows.
Chad, do you like
So
board
we're all
games?
about
I like
sharing
board
our
games.
passion of gaming through community and through community events. And then this year we're actually hosting our own small gaming convention called GamerFest. So we're so happy to be able to put something on that's going to be that special for the community. And if you'd like to learn more about Boston Gamers, you can check us out at bostongamers.com. There's a Discord link there. Follow us on Instagram. You'll see all the amazing events we're doing every single month. And if you do want to check out GamerFest that's happening in September, go to gamerfest.com and you can get tickets and check out all the stuff we're doing there.
Close out the showcase, we have a game filled with magic, mystery, romance, and honestly, immaculate vibes. Wild Society is a beautifully cozy period drama life sim by Studio Drydock, the creators of the award-winning Wildflowers. You play as Vivian Wild, a witch socialite and boarding house host living in the bustling town of Fairhaven at the turn of the century. And this game really lets you live out the fantasy. You'll renovate and customize your magical boarding house.
Witch
host
cozy
elegant
game.
Tea parties and glamorous balls, Manage guest
I
relationships.
like board games. My
practice
brother
witchcraft,
stole all my
conduct
board
seances,
games, though.
and
That's
maybe even a little
kind
spark
of
romance
awful.
and
I'm sorry that
drama
happened.
along the
That's
way.
that's
One of the
awful.
coolest things about WoW Society is how much player choice will shape the experience. You decide who to invite into your home, how events unfold, which relationships grow stronger, and what kind of socialite Vivian ultimately becomes. Visually, this game is absolutely stunning. The fashion, architecture, and entire atmosphere feels inspired by classic period dramas, but layered with magical fantasy, queer storytelling, and cozy life sim mechanics. You can also collect magical familiars, connect with spirits, explore the supernatural
Monopoly's
side of
cool.
Fairhaven,
Oh
and influence
no.
the town
You
through
picked
both
like
your
the
social
worst
circle
board
and your
game.
witchcraft. Let's hear from the team behind WoW Society.
Welcome to Wild Society, a witchy period drama sim where you run your own magical boarding house. I'm Alexandra Liu, and I'll walk you through one of our most exciting features, rituals. A witch's power is only as strong as her ingredients. You'll need to explore the island to find everything you need for your magic. To create a ritual, you'll need to discover ingredients which possess the same magical properties and craft them into the right form. When you pick up a new plant, shell, or crystal, check your crafting stations. They'll show if you have any ingredients with undiscovered words of power. And the first time you craft it will reveal what
Default
power
white
is.
person board game, but it
How
can
do
be
you
fun
prepare
with
your warrior
family.
ritual?
I don't like
Create the
Monopoly.
incantation
I'm an
to find out which
anti-Monopoly
words of power are
head.
needed. And then use the items you've crafted to fill in each word of power. More powerful rituals will need additional ritual items, such as gemstones or potions, may even require harnessing the stars. Just like our previous title, ritual magic is the heart of all your witchy activities. So with the help of powerful ingredients and your coven, you can use rituals for things like brewing potions faster, changing the weather, or even growing a bridge to explore new areas. We have lots more magic to share with you in the future. For now, best witches.
Yeah, I'll be honest, this showcase was kind of disappointing for me.
Hello, hello. I'm Victoria Kershaw. I'm from a development company called Studio Dry Dock. We're really passionate about cozy, heartfelt storytelling, creating immersive, non-violent games, and reflecting worlds where everyone can belong. Something really different about Wild Society from our first game is that your choices really influence the narrative a lot. You'll be choosing things like what tenants you'll be hosting at your boarding house, who to matchmake, who you'll be deciding to romance, if that's your thing, and even things like who do you endorse to be mayor. So your choices always really matter here. Essentially, we're trying to create this witchy Bridgerton world where you get to both be a powerful witch, but you're also a very powerful socialite. Maybe your coven needs a new witch. So maybe you want to host an intimate tea party with just a couple people. Could be someone from the town, could be a local, and yeah, maybe you want to help them get in touch with their magical powers and convince them to join you. Oh my gosh, I am just so excited to continue introducing this game to Book Talk because I really feel like they're going to vibe really hard with what we're putting down. If you're a PC player, please wishlist us on Steam. We are there right now. If you are waiting to hear about other platforms, the best place for you would be to join our mailing list, which you can find the links for that through places like X or Instagram. Telling your friends, please tell your friends, do you have some book reading babes, period drama fanatics?
Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of done. I feel like I'm
Please
done.
tell them about this game. Word of mouth is huge. We are a little studio and we just want this game to